I'm told by the Chief Executive it's 10 so we can make a start. Apologies for absence, Councillor Graham's, tender apologies. Welcome to Councillor Heptonstall, our first meeting in Cabinet. Minutes of the meeting of the 2nd of April, can those be approved as correct record, please? Chair's announcement. There are made today. There are no other items to actively agenda. Agenda item 5 is to remind all members to declare an interest both verbally and in writing on any matter on the agenda where you need to do so. So that takes us straight into the key decision reports. Sorry, I do apologise. Agenda item 6. Everything's going to be taken. There's nothing in private. So that takes us on to agenda item 7, the new Wakefield housing plan, and that's you, Nicholas.
Okay, the Wakefield housing plan for 2019-22, we had a marvellous success really with providing housing 2013 and 2018. We overreached ourselves in some ways. We over-delivered and met all the targets that we needed to do. But there are some issues that we need to tackle in the coming year. Just providing new homes for sale, like we are doing in City Fields, etc. We need to provide affordable housing that people can afford to buy or afford to rent. And that is a real issue that we need to tackle. We need to make sure that new housing meets special needs, planning our housing well with infrastructure, and infrastructure really matters. I'm not doing very well, am I?
Please speak for saying this is not rehearsed.
I think I'll forget it, Murray. It's all right providing new housing, but we need to provide infrastructure, we need to provide new schools, we need to look at the healthcare of the district. We are punching above our weight delivering houses, but there have to be the right houses as well, and we have to deliver for the people that need to go into the rental sector. We have a paper further on the agenda about the rental sector, so I will speak about that then, but that is a real issue, tackling road landlords, etc., but we'll come on to that. So I'll move the report and take questions.
I don't know whether this is working or not. Is it working? No. Yeah, I just want to commend the work that's certainly happened since 2013 as outlined in 5.1.1. I do know personally some people who have actually taken advantage of the mortgage breathing space scheme and the loans that we've issued there, which has helped people through difficult times. Bringing empty properties back into use again. I know it's a difficult thing to do and I know it's a lengthy process, but to have achieved 1,200 in that space of time is excellent, and I actually know that Strategic Housing are working on bringing many more back into use. And the last thing I just wanted to mention was, yeah, we do need good affordable housing, either it be social housing, be it shared ownership housing. It does need to be affordable. We do need housing in this district, and I know that we're working towards providing that.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Leader. Denise, I'm really well with reports, and a similar vein to Maureen. As I've said before, we have over 20,000 people who account on the waiting list for Wakefield district housing. So many people in private rented accommodation on short-term leases, never knowing when it will be there in the following year or so. We have no security, so we do desperately need affordable housing. As Maureen said, not just about private social housing for rent, but also for shared ownership. But as Maureen said as well, I totally agree with what she said about the empty home being fetched back into use. In my world, we had an empty house. It wasn't the shape of the house was not being used, but the fact that it was causing some antisocial behaviour in that area as well. The team is so well to that back in. But also, we've seen in Castleford as well, by using the warmer and more energy efficient houses, the insulation as well in their properties. It made a massive difference in St Terrace House in Castleford. And I know people that live in there as well. So once again, fully welcome report. It's an ambitious report, and let's say moving. Thank you.
Check.
Yeah, I mean, very much on the theme of what's already been said, but I know I must have picked out the right things in this report, because the two things that I asterisked were affordable housing and special needs housing, and I just wanted to reiterate the fact that we have got a growing, as everyone knows, growing elderly population, and more people with needs, be it through physical or mental health disability, and I think it's really important that we're starting to acknowledge that and make provision for that particular group of people. So, very much welcome.
Yes, I welcome the report too, but when we look at private rented sector, we see that's growing quite considerably, representing the city ward. The houses of multiple occupation do cause concern occasionally, so I do hope that we will keep an eye on this and really react where we feel this part of many of the houses of multiple occupation going through the district.
I would follow on from what Margaret said. If you look at agenda page 11, 527 and 528, 47,000 people living in neighbourhoods amongst the top 10 most deprived in England. And we've got 16,000 homes, 12%, where there's at least one category one has a huge figure is that. And really we've got to make sure that we do everything we can to make sure that the conditions in which our residents live are the best possible. So we do have to make sure that I know officers are looking at the question of enforcement. We do have to take this really, really seriously. Did you want to?
Yeah, we do. I mean, this paper isn't just about bringing revenue and building large homes across the district. We want to do that because it aids regeneration. People come from other areas, moving into Leeds and spending the money here. But we have to tackle the private rental sector. It's a real issue. It has to be dealt with properly. And the housing and multiple occupation are very difficult to manage because of the planning legislation. But our officers are really doing everything they can to look at that. And I'd just like to commend the strategic housing team because, as Matthew's mentioned, the warm homes, the mortgage rescue scheme, all these initiatives have come up through strategic housing, and they are the unsung heroes of this council really, because they just steadily get on with what they're doing and make a real difference to people's lives across this district. So, I do commend the report for the next 3 years, and let's see what sort of a difference we can make.
Yeah, can I just follow up on that about the energy team, because they come regularly to the Food Aid Network and they are supporting some of the poorest people across our district, and they are unsung heroes, and I just want to second that. That's absolutely excellent.
Can we agree to accept the report and also ensure it's widely circulated and get the report back in 12 months' time? Some of those things that we've seen, we do need to make sure that we've set ourselves targets to make sure they're reduced. Okay, so thank you for that. On agenda item 8, can I just say that in terms of the appendices, that is a matter that is taken private if it's referred to. So can I just ask anybody, if you do refer to the appendices, we need to ask the press and public to leave, because that's a confidential document with commercial sensitivity. So, subject to that, we'll move on to agenda item 8, which is the recent events.
Yeah, the Rushden Mills development will complete the final phase of the Wakefield waterfront and achieve regeneration and transformation and real change down at the waterfront. We've waited so many years to get this off the blocks really, and this is real progress and really moving forward. It's taken us a long time with negotiations, etc. But we are well on the way now, and you'll see set out in the recommendations that the funding is in place now, that we are moving forward. I don't know if you want to add to that.
Yeah, I think the real key for this report is covered in the recommendations 3.1 to 3.9 Denise. I think it's been a long time coming, I think, is a fair comment, but it's well on its way now. And anybody who travels into Wakefield, certainly through that area, can see that what benefit this will be, not only to the area but to jobs and a number of other different things. And I think I'm really pleased that the negotiations are at the stage that they're at. I think that continuing negotiations will prove beneficial. That's what I would say.
Yes.
Just a positive comment to say that I think it's absolutely really good that it's good progress that we're trying to make. We have the Headwood there, we've got the garden, and if you think that's all the work that we're trying to do with the creative industries, I think it's really showing that it's very good lines. We just need to continue in this vein.
Yeah, I think it's a coup for the authority when you think that the developer had a choice between Manchester and Wakefield, chose Wakefield. So our commitment to, if you like, what the creative arts in general. So it should give us an incentive to make sure that nobody is onto this, to look at how we make sure that the development leading up to Redwood and the surrounding area is accelerated. So subject to that, can we agree? Recommendations, please? Former Crown Court Works, Les.
I think under 4.1 this starts to explain a little bit that why we're looking to do this. I know we're asking for extra money. Whenever you're doing a building such as this one, County Hall we'll talk about later, or the Crown Court, and obviously we're dealing with outside agencies as well. We do need to make it watertight. We do need to do that because under 4.1 it's a detriment to this area to leave it as it was. And also, when we have made it watertight and sealed it, then we can look at doing a number of things within it, which is we will do, whether it's looking for sale or looking to develop it, but it will be in conjunction with what the area needs as well. So certainly, I think under 3.1, the 950, it's a shame that it has gone over, but we need to do the work, and that's my recommendation for the extra money.
Yeah, Les, the Crown Court building is an iconic building for the city of Wakefield, and no one's seen the site for over 25 years now. Once this money has been approved today, we will come to the end of the works that's going on there. There might be so much scaffolding going for so long as well. Would it be possible to open the building up to let members of the district see inside this iconic building and have an open day there and celebrate the achievements we've got and fetch it back up to a standard?
We could certainly look at that now. I think that's not a bad idea. Remember, this is just to make it watertight, so there's still quite a bit of work that we need to be done inside. But yeah, certainly.
Yes. If not, can we accept our recommendation, please? Next, the City Court Building Preservation Board, please.
Matt's just raised something about iconic buildings. Obviously, the Crown Court, Town Hall, this is the civic area, and County Hall is an iconic building. As we know, the flat roof has certainly got major problems. When we sit in the council chamber, we can see that. But it isn't just the flat roof. It's no good just doing the flat roof, which would be, as it explains in here, a cost of over 4 million anyway. When certainly it's been looked at by surveyors, there's problem with the tiling and a number of other areas on the roof. So unfortunately, we have to really look at doing the whole job, which is a cost of around about £6.5 million. That's not for a refurb, that is the roof, and certainly bringing back the top level up to spec. It is iconic. It is, as we've already said about the Crown Court, something that we must preserve, not just for this generation, but for generations to come. So I move that we accept recommendation number 3.1.
Questions or comments? No, can we agree? Agenda item 11, March, March arrangements.
Yes. Under the Children and Social Work Act 2017, placing a requirement on councils to make arrangements for the Wakefield Council to work with its partners, the Wakefield police to work together to safeguard children and promote their welfare. This Act specifically sets out revised arrangements for local multi-agency safeguarding partnerships. At the moment we have the local safeguarding children's board, but this model is to replace that under the new Social Work Act. The proposed partnership arrangement will build on and replace the existing arrangements and will form part of a wider partnership governance arrangements with strong links to Health and Wellbeing Board, the Community Safety Partnership, the Adult Safeguarding Board and the Children and Young People Partnership Board. The new arrangement will streamline our current safeguarding arrangements, and a new executive will be able to hold the three partners, the council, the police and the board, to account, and will be much more focused than the old local safeguarding board. So I'm asking for council for cabinet to approve option 1 in the papers, which is to agree the creation of the Wakefield Safeguarding Children's Partnership to provide assurance to the council that a jointly agreed approach is in place with police and to build on existing practice and strengthen multi-agency arrangements to safeguard children.
Margaret, any questions?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I knew the Children's Safeguarding Board was obviously being dismantled, and it's going to be a West Yorkshire one, and I do believe that we have to have some checks and balances around our children's services. I just wonder if at some stage, if this is approved, if we could actually see the terms of reference so we can better understand how it is that this body is going to safeguard the children across our district.
Well, we have the partnership arrangements listed here, but we wanted the terms of reference, which I can arrange.
Please,
One.
yeah, just to see what's involved.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anybody else? What?
Yeah, I really welcome this report, Margaret, because one of the issues that we can all fall into is when we're working with partners, is that we all work in separate silos. One of the big things for me about this report is the safeguarding committee will pull all that together. And I think it's a really important thing that we do work with partners and partners start working together. And I can see that happening certainly on a regular basis through the safeguarding committee. So I'm welcome this report.
Yeah, the difference with this is that the three partners will be unscrutiny from the executive board. And there'll also be independent scrutiny who will actually be able to hold them to account. So it will be far more focused safeguarding board than the previous one.
Can we accept the recommendation?
Whilst accepting those, Chair, could I send thanks to Edwin Harrison, who was the chair of the previous board, for any of these, and you do not want to be good.
Item 12 again, Margaret. Yours Children's Central Electronics Record System.
Right, we're seeking approval for Cabinet to procure and implement a central electronic record system for children's social care. In Wakefield practice, 4.2, case recording has not been consistent, and so there's been no cohesive case recording and only limited information being captured that relates to the child's journey. Pre the Ofsted inspection in 2018, the recording system we used was adequate, but now since we've had the Ofsted report in 2018, we need to look at re-specifying what we need out of our data recording system. The new specification will provide the opportunity to tailor that system specifically to children's services and simplify its use for practitioners. Practitioners at the moment find it cumbersome, find it difficult to use, and they're not getting the information onto the system that they feel they need to do. The system will still need to have a link interface to the system with adult services, along with the education case management system. If you look at point 6.6, the system will transport a transformational programme of work that will enforce compliance with key legislative duties, forcing processes to be followed and procedures to be adhered to. One of the problems with the current system is that it's not notifying managers where work which should be done is not being done. So this is one of the key things. It will strengthen that manager oversight. So I'm asking for Cabinet to agree option 2 and specify requirements to go out to market and continue to develop and maintain the existing CAM system. The Council will produce a new specification for an electronic record system and procure a system that meets future needs. This will support service transformation and meet the requirements that are set out in the improvement plan in a timely manner.
Just a point of clarity, if I can. So is it a totally separate system to that of adults?
There will have to be an interlink with adults. I mean, we're not even saying that Care Director will not be the new system. If it goes out to tender, Care Director will be able to apply for it. But we need a new specification, we need a totally new specification to fit in with the improvement plan that's coming forward with children's services. The system, although a lot of work's been done with the current system, we need to have a new specification that fits in with work that we want to do. And this is the way we can do it.
Yeah, so I really welcome this investment. There's an awful lot of work done already on the transformation plan in children's services, and with a lot more work to be done. But I think without a recording system, it would really limit what we can do. And I think, you know, we're very serious about making improvements, and without this, I just think we would be limited. So I really welcome it.
There's no one else. Can we agree with the recommendation, please? Thank you. That takes on to agenda item 13, allocations policy.
Thank you. If I could just pull out some key points. As a local authority, we have a legal duty to establish a housing allocation scheme which explains our priority for housing will be awarded and our choice will be offered to go from the housing register. It's vital to allocate empty homes in a way that offers choice, meets people's needs, makes the best use of stock, and whilst doing all that also promotes the development of sustainable, balanced and confident communities, and also helps the council meet its statutory duties. It does this via the priority banding system consisting of bands A, which is highest need, band B, which is the lowest need, which are detailed in the council's policy, which is shown in Appendix A. Cabinet also has to agree that WPH policy, also shown in Appendix A. The two policies align with each other in order to meet the requirements of the legal agreement made at the point of stock transfer in 2005. Importantly, the two revised policies will help the council discharge its duties under the Homelessness Reduction Act 2017, as Band A is awarded to families who are owed either prevention or relief duties. This will help reduce the use of expensive temporary accommodations. Families will be able to access social housing in a more timely manner, which is obviously more appropriate for the family. I am recommending that Cabinet accept the recommendations in this report, which will provide transparent policies for the allocation of social housing in the regular district.
Questions or comments? Questions or comments? If not, as we're talking about Wakefield District Housing, can I ask that we drop a line to Kevin Dodd, who's retiring as Chief Executive, thank him for all he's done over the years, since WDH was created, about 12 years now.
Yes.
And also, love the fact that we've got Lee Walker, who's just been appointed the new Chief Executive. We look forward to a really strong relationship with him as well. I met him last week and discussed how we might take on partnership work forward. So I know he's going to be heavily involved in working with us over the next few years. So if we can agree the recommendation put forward by Faith, please. That takes on to agenda item 14, financial outturn. I'm pleased to report that the balanced budget against the £235 million. So thank you to Neil and all the team for making sure that we're on the straight and narrow in financial terms. It is a testament actually to everybody in the local authority that we've achieved this position despite all the pressures that we face in terms of reduction to our budget. So it is a testament that we are well managed financially. So thank you to all the staff for passing on thanks. I'm happy to take any questions. Many people swimming silence.
We always have when it comes to Neil and his treasury management.
No, that's next item. Agenda item 15 is indeed the Treasury Management Report, and I'm giving the authority to wait 12 months for this to appear on the agenda. Let's try and make it exciting.
How exciting. You don't want to make it exciting.
Actually don't.
I think there's two things from the obvious of the recommendation that members of the assurance will provide in this report, which is really, but under 5.5 is one of the keys, that this report provides assurances to members that the requirements under the code to give prior scrutiny to all the above treasury management reports by the Cabinet before they were reported to full council have been complied with, and they have been complied with. And also, member training on treasury management issues was undertaken during the year in order to support member scrutiny board, so they can actually scrutinise the figures and the ongoing situation. And then under 5.2, that during 18-19 minimum reporting requirements, they should receive the following reports, and they have. So everything's been complied with. Once again, I'd like to thank Neil and the team, because it's an excellent report and shows that we're on track and we know what we're doing, and we're developing members to be able to see and to scrutinise and to ask questions on these sort of things. With that, I move the recommendation of the
Any technical questions? On the final agenda, I think the most important on the agenda today is improving the living conditions of migrants in the private sector of the region.
Yes, legislation. The new housing plan has got a real strong focus on dealing with the private rental sector. And we have brought it over the last 3 years. But we're a long way to go. I mean, look, just as the President thing, last night I met local residents whose lives are absolutely ruined by organisations buying up rogue terrace houses and just letting anything happen. I went down to see them, and quite honestly, I don't know how anybody can put up with what people are putting up with. We have taken on new enforcement officers to deal with this, and we sat down and tried to see how we can deal with it. This is the second meeting I've had with this group, and we have made a slight improvement, but there's a long way to go. And if this is just happening in one street in my ward, it's obviously happening all across the district. And it's not just individual rogue landlords, it's organisations who are buying up houses and just putting anybody in them, and it's just a dreadful situation. So I really can't emphasise enough how important this paper is, that we take some real action and we work with the enforcement team to really try and do something about it, because the rental sector is increasing all the time because people can't afford to buy homes, but with the health and the well-being of the people living in these houses is just absolutely awful. And I really feel strongly that we've got to do something about it.
I think 2019 is no excuse for people living in conditions the kind that Lily's has described, because the problem she's articulated so well lead to other issues such as mental health problems and a whole range of other issues. It is simply not good enough. And landlords who are not prepared to make sure that their tenants are living in decent conditions will need to send a message out with weekends. No uncertain terms. It's outrageous in 2019 that people are having to live like this. We didn't send a strong message out. We are not going to put up with it. Because
we're starting to see my ward in this, on the back of what you're saying now. A number of years ago, people bought the council houses, and as they're starting to come up for resale after a number of years now, it is some of these organisations that are buying them, and it's not that they're buying them to actually improve them or develop them, but they're buying them and then they're putting people in and they're not looking after them. The issue we've got is what we've had people coming to us who are talking and living in horrific conditions, and they're scared. They're frightened. They say, what can you do for us? Because if you do put enforcement in, or if you do this, he'll throw us out. And I think that's the major sort of issue that we face. I think enforcement is important, but I also think it's looking at future laws and legislation against this right at national level as well. It's horrific, it's terrible, but it's out there in our communities now, and I really welcome this report, and I welcome the fact that we as a council will not accept this. It's about enforcement, it's about doing a number of different things, and it's about keeping this on the top of the agenda, so I think well done to the team.
Yes, I welcome this. I'm pleased that we're going to tackle this in a robust fashion. It's not only the people that are living in these houses, but it's also the neighbours that are having to put up with all sorts of antisocial behaviours often. And I have numerous complaints from people who are living next to houses of multiple occupation where the landlord puts people in and is not bothered who is putting in or he or she, so long as they're getting the money out of the house. And we need to tackle it, because we need to tackle it for the welfare of the people that are looking for accommodation, but also for the residents that are living there.
Yes, Mr Leader, it's 2019 and you can't believe people who are renting houses that don't even have a waste bin. The landlords won't even provide that. It's about time to send a message out to these landlords. They have a care of duty to people in their houses. It's not just a money making racket. They have a care of duty and responsibility to look after their tenants. When you have young families and vulnerable people, they don't even have smoke detectors in there, they have windows without catches on, it's horrendous. So I just fully support what we're doing today, and send a message out to the landlords.
Yeah, I think we've all got a story to tell about someone in our own wards and across the district. But I just wonder if under the Housing Act 2014, it gave local authorities the power to introduce selective licensing, which covers social housing and HMOs, and it's making sure that the properties have got safety certificates for electricity and gas and alarms, and that they are actually the furniture within the property is in good repair. And I just wonder. It's an excellent report, and I do know that we will take it forward as far as enforcement goes, but I just wonder if we've ever looked at selective licensing. I believe we do it in Leeds.
Yes, we are actually looking to see if we can address that, because I think that's the way forward and we need to really be the next step. So yes, thank you.
We've somehow got to let people know that we do need to say in terms of enforcement. So I know the press today, hopefully they will publish this, and we need to make sure that as widely as possible people know if they are subject to the worst kind of landlord, then we are here to help and should contact us. So let's make sure we have a big publicity push on telling people that we are on their side and we will be fighting them. Okay. Is there anything else on this particular item? If not, Denise and I have recently met with Jane Brown, who's responsible for this paper and also for the housing strategy, so our thanks to her as well. Those are, for the work she's been doing recently. So with that, can we agree with both